Welcome, warrior. We will need your skills in this fight. The Atlanteans are invading and turning innocents into water-breathing slaves. We must find Aquaman and end this unjustified attack. Until then, act with force. Push them back and free the enslaved humans.
I was afraid I'd be their slave forever. You need to stop them before they turn the whole How did they do that to me? And why?
And the Dark World chain to Atlantis was severed.
Atlantis' army can always use a Drylander slave.
For the ocean!
Cannot escape, Drylander!
I can't breathe!
You need to stop them before they turn the whole
Soon.
Serve King Arthur and Queen Mira!
Someone, please help!
I was afraid I'd be their slave forever.
Help me! Someone, please help!
How did they do that to me? And why?
Help me! Help me!
You need to stop them before they turn the I was afraid I'd be their slave forever.
Someone, please help!
How did they do that?
Seize the Drylander.
Why?
Help me!
How did they do that to me? And why?
Someone, please help!
I was afraid I'd be their slave forever.
I can't breathe!
You need to stop them before they turn the whole city.
I can't breathe!
You need to stop them before they turn the whole city.
I can't breathe!
What did they make me do?
Help me! Someone, please help!
How did they do that to me? And why?
The Atlanteans are an ancient magical civilization, and they've always sneered at us dry landers. They've never invaded before.
Someone, please help! Help me! I can't breathe.
I was afraid I'd be their slave forever. You need to stop them before they turn the whole city. I was afraid I'd be their slave.
The hero kicked your ass.
Help me!
How did they do that to me?
Help me!
Wretched slave monger fish people!
Someone, please help! Help me!
Wretched slave monger fish people!
The Atlanteans are teleporting via magical tide pools further into suicide slums. Shut down their reinforcements and restore their kidnapped victims before the tide takes them all.
You will all be slaves soon.
Your interference will not Our ritual has already begun! You cannot stop it!
Atlantis' army can always use a Drylander slave. Seize the Drylander. Atlanteans shall...
You will be destroyed for the rest of the Drylanders!
Get away.
Blonde hair and blue eyes. By these signs will you know the spawn of Cordax,
You will all...
Drylander must
sea
want
creature
to
commander
volunteer for
and
the
revolutionary.
transformation. Queen Mara will see you destroyed, Drylander! Your interference will not stop us! For King Arthur and Queen Mira! You will be destroyed with the rest of the Drylanders!
Atlanteans shall rule all the earth.
Do something!
Your interference will not stop us! For King Arthur and Queen Mira!
This is Vicky Vale with a special JLA watch on the Justice League's Martian Manhunter. The sole survivor of the Martian race, the Manhunter is a powerful telepath and a gentle shapeshifter. And with those shifting skills, you never know. The person next to you could just be the Martian Manhunter.
Can't get in touch with Aquaman at all. He's the king of Atlantis. He must be able to stop this. Sure, he and Queen Mira lead a race of proud Atlanteans, but invading Metropolis seems a bit drastic.
This unprovoked attack must be stopped. Aquaman will not answer my hails. I fear the worst. He would never condone this invasion.
Can always use a Drylander slave.
I have failed you,
Atlantis
sir.
is eternal. Soon.
I thought Aquaman was a
Pathetic
hero.
Drylander. Pathetic Drylander.
The Atlanteans have planted magical artifacts along the docks that enable them to breathe on land. If we destroy them, we can force the
Atlantis' army can always use a Drylander slave. You will all be slaves soon. Seize the Drylander. Atlantis' army can always use a Drylander slave.
Long have the Atlanteans made use of power crystals in their magics.
Seize the Drylander! Are you so eager to be enslaved? Soon be underwater as it was meant to be.
But why is Aquaman making an army of slaves?
Martian Manhunter deciphered some Atlantean thoughts before they shut him out. They say Queen Mira is causing this war, and Aquaman is her devoted slave. Slave, huh? Anyone else find that suspicious?
You will all be slaves soon.
I sense Circe's crew lies in this endeavor. You must stop this invasion where it begins. Martian Manhunter will meet you below the abandoned shipyards. Perhaps together you can break through to Aquaman and restore him to reason.
Though the seas have tempest-tossed Queen Mira and our king, always their love stayed true.
Those tide stones carry only minor magic. They draw from a greater magic source located beneath the docks. Find that magic and destroy it.
cannot scan these Atlantean minds. But I can disguise us both, so we can move freely among them. I will scout ahead. You speak to them and find out their plans.
Beware always the seal men of the bitter lands beneath the South Pole.
The Tidestone node is strong. It pours our power over the land.
The Tides ritual will ensure our success.
With our Tide ritual, the tides will soon overflow the land. Glory to Arthur, King of Atlantis!
The Atlanteans are blocking my mental suggestions. So no more disguises. We'll just have to fight until we reach. This way. There is something strange, though. I need to get closer.
They destroyed the tides! Attack!
Sea Fury Arbs are, of course, the core munitions of the Atlantean army.
You will not defeat us! Atlantis cower at our feet. They destroyed the tides! Attack!
Feel the might of Atlantis!
Aquaman and Mira are just ahead. I can only read their minds dimly through their magics. But I will tell you this, that woman is not Queen Mira. I cannot make out their thoughts. I must get closer. Follow me through the door. Arthur, please stop this madness. That is not Queen Mira. She lies.
Enough! This war will continue until the atrocities the surface dwellers have wrought against my kingdom have been avenged.
We must release Aquaman from this imposter's control, or his kingdom will savage the land.
This is my realm, and you are not welcome here!
I will make you suffer!
Creatures of the deep waters, heed my thoughts. Your king calls you to attack.
See, your cruel lie has gone far enough. Release Aquaman from your spell.
What happened? Mira! Mira! Circe! What have you done with her, you witch?
Your queen is here, great Arthur. But if you do not abdicate your throne to me, she shall never swim the waves again.
No! In her name I will smite you!
is free from my spell, but the victory is mine. The rift I have created between the Atlanteans and the surface world has weakened both your peoples. The damage is done.
I must thank you. Were it not for you, Triton knows what would have come of this deception. We must return to Atlantis at once, and tend to the damage Circe has caused among my people.
Aquaman is freed from Circe's cruel lie. Now that Queen Mera is again at his side, the war between land and sea should end.
I am Arthur, King of the Seven Seas, ruler of the vast ocean empire of Atlantis. But I am a king in exile, abandoned by my queen, rejected by my people for an alliance with the surface world. I will heal that breach, and forge a peace between the land and the sea. No matter my joy, or my despair, that is my destiny, for beneath the waves, I am king. But on land, they call me Aquaman.
Circe has made a lifelong enemy of the Atlanteans with this ruse. Her attempts to enslave the world under magical tyranny become more desperate. Thanks to you, her lies were revealed, and Aquaman freed from her deceit. Martian Manhunter is waiting for you, with our thanks.
The centerpiece of Robinson Park, the Forum of the 12 Caesars, pays tribute to the ancient Roman Empire with statues of 12 barely recognizable ancient Roman leaders along the edge of the lawn. To be honest, even if the statues were still a perfect likeness, I, Booster Gold, would still have no idea who they are other than ancient Roman dead guys.
Searching Unit 13.
Dispatch, this is Unit 13.
Until recently, the Robinson Park Amphitheater hosted folks coming for a picnic or to take in musical entertainment and the magnificent views of the park. The shade of the trees, the grandeur of the statues, and the peaceful atmosphere all led up to a perfect quiet getaway. Well, except for the demons, of course.
Scared yet? You should be, because dead men tell no tales, but live men can always spill their guts.
The Pillars of Hades, as they're being called, are part of some demonic ritual connected to Brother Blood and his cult of blood. The pillars are believed to have been ripped from the earth by Brother Blood as he channeled the power of his demon lord, Trigon. I'm not yet certain what they might be up to. Maybe the world's most difficult miniature golf course?
Have a fine day, combatant. Hello, combatant. The authorized number of training marks can be exchanged for sections of state-of-the-art combat equipment.
Taking the fight to the villains of the world, eh?
Anything I can help you with?
Commissioner Gordon wants to make sure you guys have the best Wayne Tech gear out there. It's all inspired by Batman.
I've secured a shipment of the best equipment for all our security needs.
If you ask me, Booster Gold. Robinson Park is kind of creepy these days. I'm not afraid of demons or anything like that, but I usually prefer to have a picnic without them. This could be a potential marketing opportunity. Booster Gold's Demon Begone sprays and aerosols.
Circe has made a lifelong enemy of the Atlanteans with this ruse. Her attempts to enslave the world under magical tyranny become more desperate. Thanks to you, her lies were revealed, and Aquaman freed from her deceit. Martian Manhunter is waiting for you, with our thanks.
Aquaman is freed from Circe's cruel lie. Now that Queen Mera is again at his side, the war between land and sea should end.
So we've got a little undead situation at the University of Gotham. Felix Faust's Magians are draining souls from students, and zombies are overrunning the area. Talk to Captain Marvel in the Diamond District Police Station so we can put these souls to rest.
Hello, I'm Captain Marvel. We must save Faust's victims and prevent Black Adam from making a terrible mistake. He believes Felix Faust can raise his wife, Isis, from the dead, but evil acts have evil results. We must stop this ritual.
Wonder Woman here. My greetings. The foul necromancer Felix Faust is targeting innocents to steal their souls and power a ritual to bring Black Adam's wife, Isis, back from the grave. No good can come of this. We must save these people and stop Faust.
Please help me. I was supposed to deliver this really important exobyte research to Star Labs, but the zombies attacked.
Pay for this!
My soul slipping away.
Rise and protect the soul well for Faust. Rise and protect the soul well for Faust.
Wells with souls. It felt like my soul was being ripped from my body.
Power must be delivered to Kondak. You will never defeat me. Rise and protect me. Blasphemer.
Dissertation notes. Copy. The baboon-headed god of the north seeks out the dead where they dwell in the afterlife.
My soul slipping away.
The Soul Globe's power must be delivered to Kondak.
Faust's power must be delivered to Kondak.
Faust is obsessed with gaining the flame of life. There's no way he'd resurrect Isis out of the good of his heart. He doesn't have one. He's up to something. Faust is obsessed with gaining the flame of life. There's no way he'd resurrect Isis out of the good of his heart. He doesn't have one. He's up to something.
Faust is channeling the power of his stolen souls through a portal to Kondak in the middle of campus at the archaeology building. Find the portal so we can stop this ritual before it's too late.
Dissertation notes. The consent of Anubis is required for any travel from beyond the afterlife.
The magic in Faust's barrier will let only his soulless through. We must disguise you. I will warn you, it will not be pleasant. The university warehouse is stocked with Kandaki relics that may help.